everyone, welcome back to my channel.
It's about a special type of girl. We call her KarleeSteel.
So today I have a video that is honestly, there's kind of some tea involved. This isn't tea, this is wine, and that's because I like wine, so don't question it. Not only do I have one bottle of wine, just kidding, I'm not gonna drink it all. Oh my gosh, there's a fluffy in my hair. Why didn't you guys tell me? I'm not gonna drink it all. I just have some wine because I'm doing a separate video, which is like eating pink things for 24 hours. I'm also filming that today, so I'm drinking some wine. That's my excuse. So today I am basically doing a tea video. It's not really tea, but basically I'm gonna be talking about some YouTubers I've met and my experiences with them. So if you're watching this and you were one of the YouTubers that I mentioned, please do not take it personal. Everyone's perceptive of things are different. The way I viewed an interaction could have been different the way you did, and vice versa. And like I don't take any of this like too personal. I don't like dislike anyone. There's not a single person on YouTube that I genuinely like do not like. I've had some like pretty weird experiences with some people. They could have been going through things, they could have seen it in a totally different way. Maybe they thought I was rude or whatever. So like that's not even what it's about, but I'm just here to share my experiences. And like I said, these are my personal experiences. This is what I felt happened in the moment, and everyone's experiences are different. I'm not saying they're a bad person. I'm not saying they're rude or evil or anything like that. I don't know them personally. Well, some of the people I don't know personally, and I will clarify that, but I just wanted to spill the motherfucking tea. So here I am. I actually got this video idea from Natalia Taylor. She actually did one of these videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, what a good video idea. So buckle up. Let's get started. So we're gonna talk about some people that I've met that were super nice, and the first person that I want to mention is Tana Mojo. If you're watching this and you tell me that you don't know who she is, you're a liar. My first experience meeting Tana was actually super amazing. It was probably like 3 years ago. I was just starting on YouTube, and she was already kind of popular at the time. I remember I subscribed to her when she had like 100,000. So it's been like a long time since I've known about her. But basically, the first time I ever met her, I basically saw her at Playlist Live Orlando. She was like in the hallway and she was walking by me, and I stopped her because there's like, okay, so there's like two sides. Playlist Orlando, there's like the creator side, and then there's like the fan side. I was on the creator side, which I don't even know how, because like I wasn't even a YouTuber at the time. I think I just did like you now at the time. But she walked past me in the hallway, and I stopped her. I go, Tana, and she goes, yes. And I go, hi, I love you. And she goes, hi, I love you too. And I go, can I touch your boob? And she's like, yeah. And she like went like this. I was like, sure, touch my boob. And like, so I poked her boob, and then I was like, thanks. And it's always because I always see her boobs, and I just want to like feel them. I just want to be like, low-key kind of sexually attracted to Tana. Is that weird? Anyways, so I like poked her boob. I walked away, and then I tweeted. I was like, I just touched Tana Mojo's boob. Like everyone like stopped talking to me. Like I'm the best thing ever. She ended up retweeting it and following me, which was super, super nice of her. Like she's so like humble. Like she doesn't care how many followers you have. Like I said, I was literally not a YouTuber at this point. I was just a YouNower. I probably had like 40,000 fans on Instagram, like literally not a YouTuber, no YouTube channel. So I touched her boob, she retweeted it. It was really, really cute. That was my first experience with Tana. Then another time I went to like Good Times Chicago. This is when I was a little bit more popular. Me and Connor had our collab channel. Met her there. She said hi to me, I said hi to her. And let's fast forward to now. Now I've been in her house. She's super sweet. She's overly like caring. Like she super cares about what you're saying, and when you're talking to her, like she's really, really into what you're talking about. Super, super sweet. Like I've literally never, like if I was as like poppin' as her, I would probably be a bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. Like so much props to her, so much respect to her, so much respect to her. She's honestly so, so sweet, like overly sweet to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, like you don't even have to be this sweet. Like you're like, she's just amazing. The next person I met, I didn't have like the best experience with, but it's not even serious. Like I still like her, like it's whatever. It is Gabby Hanna. So she probably has no clue who I am at all. But this experience is so funny. Like it's definitely not like a personal rude thing. Basically, we were at Playlist Live Orlando once again, and it was like the VIP party where it's like a bunch of YouTubers and stuff dance, party, have a good time. When I first was starting YouTube, we were having a blast, and they bring out pizza for everyone, and there was like 3 boxes of pizza. And I remember like I didn't realize there was pizza there until everyone else had pizza. So when I finally found the pizza, there was only a couple slices left. Everyone was grabbing it. I remember there was one more slice of pizza, and I went to go grab it, and Gabby Hanna took it like before I did when she already had 2 pieces of pizza in her hand. She saw that I had none. Well, I don't know if she saw. Like I said, like she probably like didn't even realize. She was like, oh, I'm gonna grab pizza. Like, oh, like she was like, I'm gonna take your pizza. Like, that's not what she meant. But mind you, she probably didn't see it. She probably didn't mean it in an evil way. Like, it's not that serious. It's not that much tea. But I was just like, girl, you already have 2 pieces in your hand. I didn't even get any. Like, what? But yeah. Still love her. I still watch her. Like, it's not like an evil, it's not like an she's not like she like woke up and was like, I'm gonna steal KarleeSteel's pizza. Like, I know that it wasn't intentional, but that was my first ever interaction with her, which she probably doesn't even know me, doesn't even remember me, doesn't, like, I definitely know that she doesn't remember it. Like, she didn't purposely take my pizza, you know? Okay, so I just want to clarify this because I didn't in the video. I just hope you guys know that that was like a joke. Like, obviously she did like take my pizza, but like, it's not it's not like tea, like it's not like she was rude, like it's just funny. Like, that was just my first experience. It was more funny than anything. It's just a slice of pizza. She was probably grabbing it for a friend. I was just saying my first experience, and I think it's hilarious because honestly that's something I would do. Don't take this seriously. Like, it's not me trying to say she's rude or anything. Love her. Okay, so the next person is LOUB, which I honestly had a pretty bad experience with, which kind of sucks. She probably didn't realize she was acting like this, or maybe she had an actual reason. But once again, I don't know her side of the story. I don't know why it was the way it was or what. And like I keep stating, she probably had a reason. She probably found the situation a lot different than I'm perceiving it. She seems like a really sweet girl, and I definitely don't think she had any mean intentions by it, but this is how I felt. So basically what happened was my friend Alyssa, basically she got kicked out of where she was staying, and my friend, let's just call her Miranda, my friend Miranda offered her a place to stay. This is at Playlist Live Orlando, keep in mind. So basically she just like went to another hotel room and was able to sleep there. Well, the next day comes, and after she sleeps there, nighttime comes and she wants to go to sleep. So she texts Miranda and she's like, hey, can I go to bed? Like, I need the key, or like, can you let me in? And she's like, hey, you can't stay there tonight. So we're like, oh, that's weird. Like, you're gonna let her stay for one day but not the rest of the days, which is totally respectable and totally fine. It's Miranda's room. She's allowed to do what she wants. But it just sucked because she waited until like literally nighttime to tell her like, oh, you're not allowed to sleep in our room tonight. My friend Alyssa was kind of just stuck, like, oh my gosh, like, where do I go now? It's like already it was already like midnight or like 2 a.m. or something late. And she was like, well, I thought I had a place to stay, now I don't, so I was gonna let her sleep in my room. Like, I didn't have room, but like obviously I was gonna make room, let her sleep on the floor, let her sleep somewhere. Like, I'm not gonna just let her leave. But in order for her to sleep in my hotel, she needed to get her stuff. So we were texting my friend Miranda and we're like, hey, we need to get her stuff, we need to get her stuff, we need to get her stuff. Because in order for her to sleep, she needs her stuff. She needs her pajamas, her toothbrush, stuff like that, which was all in Miranda's room. Well, Miranda was in LOUB's room. So we're kind of frustrated because basically Miranda waited last minute to tell my friend Alyssa that she couldn't sleep there. Not only that, but now we have no way into the room. Miranda's not answering and Alyssa can't get her stuff to go to bed in my room. So she finally answers. She's like, hey, I'm in LOUB's room. This is the room number, come up. So we go up there and I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm kind of like, I think I texted her something like, oh yeah, we're like not doing anything. And she was like, oh, you can like come and chill with us for a bit. So we go there and we get the hotel room key, which is why we were there. We're chilling and whatever. And then LOUB kind of just like kicks us out. She's like, yeah, like I don't want people in here. Even though there was like 6 other people in there. And it kind of like, I don't even know if you guys understood that story at all. But like, yeah, we were in there and we were invited to stay and whatever. Obviously it wasn't our room. It wasn't Miranda's room for her to invite us in to begin with. And at the end of the day, it was LOUB's room. It was, and it is what it is. But it's just the way that she said it made me feel like she didn't want me in there because like I wasn't like part of her clique or like didn't have enough followers or like whatever. I don't think she knows who I am. I don't think she knew who I was. I still don't think she even knows who I am. But it just made me feel like, okay, all my friends are in that room. There's like 6 other people in that room. Why are you allowing all those people in your room but like kicking us out? Like, you know, like maybe I'm just like totally oblivious. Like maybe she was going through something. Maybe she had to talk to them about something, whatever. But like it just left a bad feeling in my stomach, like where I just like that whole night I was just like, what did I do wrong? Is there a reason? Maybe I was overthinking it. Like I said, she seems like a sweet girl and I 100% don't think she meant anything by it. Like, it's her room. She has the right to kick out whoever she wants, you know? So maybe I was just overthinking it. Maybe all those 6 people in the room were really close friends with her. But that was my first experience, and like ever since then I just like haven't watched her videos or anything because I was just like, I don't know, it made me feel weird, you know? that was just my experience, like I'm saying. Let's talk about some people that I met that I am now friends with. So some people that I met that I'm now friends with are like KARLEESteel, aka Infinite, Tall Fishman, Nikocado Avocado, super nice, so sweet. Pink Sparkles was absolutely beyond down to earth and super sweet. We have a lot in common, and I get along with her like very well. I just love her so much. I'm trying to think of people that I didn't get along with. Is there anyone else? I'm trying to think of more people. I met Anna Campbell, super nice. Ali Hardesty, super nice. Okay, let's talk about my first interaction with David Dobrik. My first ever interaction with David Dobrik was, all of these weren't talking, but this, like, I've obviously seen him in passing, and I've been at like the same places as him, or like the same parties as him or whatever. But this time, like, he was across. So basically, me and Connor were at Playlist Live Orlando. It's so funny, all this is happening at Playlist Live Orlando. We were staying at Playlist Live Orlando, and me and Connor were actually rooming across from Corinna and I think someone else. I wanted to say Toddy, but I don't know if they were together or not. I don't know. They were across from us where we were rooming, so they were basically like our neighbors. So we saw them go in and out a lot and whatever. But one night I had like a bunch of people in my room, and we were in the hallway and being a little loud. So David opened the door with his vlog camera, looked at us. We all literally like stopped and were like, looked at the camera, and then he said hi or something, and then like shut the door. Like, it was like a 2-second thing. Like, it's kind of like he was like, hey, I'm trying to vlog, like shut up, and like shut the door. But it was super funny, and it was like super shocking to like have the door open and it be like David Dobrik standing there. Like, I was like, oh shit. Another person that I met that was super nice was Doma Wilson. I've been a fan of her since since the Facebook days, like since YouTube like really wasn't a thing. She strictly did Facebook, and I watched her then, and I was obsessed with her for like ever. And I watched her with Chrissy. I meant Crispy or whatever her name is. I forget her name. And yeah, I just watched her grow up and like have Dominic and all that stuff. And when I met her, I was actually super, like, I was kind of fangirling, but I didn't want to tell her. So I was going into the elevator at Playlist Live Orlando again, and she was actually waiting to go into the elevator also. And I'm like, hi, I don't mean to be a fan, but I'm kind of a fan. Because it's weird when you're a YouTuber, but like you are a fan of somebody. Like, you don't want to act like a fangirl, even though I was internally freaking out. Like, it wasn't like me that was freaking out. It was like the old me that was freaking out. Like, oh my gosh, like you're in the same room as like people you used to look up to. I looked up to her, and now I'm like in the same facility as her. It's just mind-blowing to me. So like the inner me, like the little 12-year-old Karlee, was freaking the fuck out. And she looks at me and she goes, KarleeSteel, right? And when I tell you I lost my shit, I lost my shit. Like, I have a crush on her, first of all. Second of all, I know every single word to Wish I Never Met You. I know, I just can't. So when she knew who I was just like, oh my gosh. So we have a picture together on Instagram, and I was taking pictures, like just regular pictures of me for Instagram. And she walked by and she's like, oh my gosh, your body's so nice. And I was like, thank you. And like, I told her I had a BBL and stuff, and she was like, oh, I was thinking of getting one, blah, 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 which I think she did a video on. So I don't want to like out her on that, but I think she has a video on like explaining that she almost got liposuction or something. Yeah. And then she was like, we should take a picture. And oh my gosh, I was like, yes, yes, yes. So that was super cool. Who else did I meet that was super nice? Is there anyone that was super mean? I met Wolfie. He was super sweet. Everyone else that I'm not mentioning are probably friends with me, so like we're probably good, but I can't think of anyone that was like rude. So most of the people that I've met are nice. Actually, all of them were nice. I think I just had some bad like interactions. Obviously the Gabby one is not like a thing. Like, it was a pizza, Karlee, like relax. But I'm just here to tell you guys like my experiences with these people. In no way am I throwing shade in, and in no way am I saying that any of these people are rude people. And like, who knows, maybe some people are nice to me and rude to other people, or maybe they're being fake and like they're really not nice, who knows. But all of the people that I mentioned in this video, I love, I respect, and please do not send hate to anyone. I don't even think there was a bad experience that I mentioned, really. Obviously I had like that off one with Ladybug, but like it wasn't like I said, it's not personal at all, and like I still love her. Like I said, it was her room, she had the right to. It just made me feel like I was like out of the group or out of the loop, especially because I was hanging out with like these people a lot, and then to be kicked out of a room that they were in, and then for like nobody to even be like, oh, like that's my friend Karlee, like let her stay, or like anything, like just let me get kicked out, was like a little bit off-putting to me. But who knows what was happening, who knows what she was going through. I still love her, still respect her. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching my video. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe and give this a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and stay confident. Bye, beautifuls.